How's it going, guys? The king of the fourth quarter here, and today I got another episode of our Minnesota Timberwolves MyGM. And in this one, we're going to be making some changes to our roster, try to get ourselves younger, basically. We're trying to grow our potential, so we're going to move some players and move some other players. We're going to do some signings. We're going to do a little bit of everything. But before that, I decided to give you guys a little preview or a little look at what's going on around the league, starting off with the Minnesota Timberwolves. So you see right there, Zach LaVine was having a pretty off year so far, and I think that's credited to him coming off the bench and playing with that second team where he is pretty much the only option. So I'm going to make some trades and try to move him into that starting lineup, and hopefully that improves his numbers. Of course, we're getting led by Wiggins. You know, Wiggins is the man. We're trying to get him to an all-star game, but he's only averaging a little over 14, so maybe that's not going to happen. So league leaders, of course, Kevin Durant is coming off that foot injury, and he's tearing the league up. Damian Lillard. Then we got the Splash Bros 3 and 4. It's crazy how both of them can come and just lead the league in scoring. Gordon Hayward's having a breakout year. Dirk is getting better with age. Of course, you always got LeBron James somewhere in the mix. Blake Griffin's always doing well. Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, Jimmy B. Then we're going to see in the second someone who fell off the world, basically. Jahlil Okafor is in there. That's crazy as a rookie. James Harden, man, he was leading the league. He was in the top 2 in scoring last year. Then he just fell from graces, only averaging 20 points a game. I don't know if that's credited to Ty Lawson coming in and taking some of his shots. I don't know, but all of his numbers are pretty down. We're also going to take a look at rebounding leaders and assist leaders and steal leaders. You can always just pause the video if you want to get an in-depth look at what's going on. I'm kind of just flying through it, trying to make it as fast as possible because you guys want to see the trades, right? You guys want to see the moves that we make as a team. You think a rebound, and of course, all of these guys are going to come up, man. Just basically every big man that you would expect. One surprise I did see there is Jordan Hill, who's probably going to start this year, which is cool. Assist leader led by Russell in the new offense. Maybe he's just giving it to KD to give buckets. Damian Lillard, he's averaging like 30 and 10, man. He's the only option there in Portland, and he's still getting up 10 assist games. We're going to take a look at steals, and Jeff Green's in steals. I'm guessing he's starting, which last year he did, and they had Courtney Lee and Tony Allen starting, but I guess he's starting this year to get him leading the league and things like that. Turnovers, yada yada yada. So now we're going to look at the rookie report. Karl Anthony Towns is second in scoring amongst rookies. First is Jahlil Okafor, who's, I guess he's just tearing the league up, man. I was so close to drafting him in our fantasy basketball league. If this is any look at what he's going to do this year, I'm kind of mad because I was one pick away from picking him up late in like the 10th round. So I was like, why not? So let's look at conferences. In the Western Conference, pretty much what you can expect. It's always very competitive. The Phoenix Suns is the surprising team right now in there. And of course, we're somewhere down there towards the bottom, but that's okay. We're planning to grow within a couple years. Our owner told us, you know, within the next 3 years, make the playoffs, and that's our goal. Now, in the Eastern Conference, things are a lot different. It's always less competitive in the East. And you'll see, I think the third or fourth team in the East is 8-8 at the Chicago Bulls, which is crazy. At 8-8, you're probably like a 10th seed in the West. So it's kind of weird to see how different the conferences are. So now we're going to get a look at the trades. Thanks to Kenneth Warren, who suggested this, we're going to move Kevin Martin for Taj Gibson and the Bulls' first round pick. So the reason I made this trade, because right now the Bulls are 8-8. I'm sure they're going to change things around. They're going to switch things around and get on the right path. But I really just traded for that first round pick. One of our objectives that our owner did give us is trade for another first round pick, which we basically just did right there. We're not going to keep Taj though. We're going to immediately flip Taj for another player. And since we just traded Kevin Martin and we're going to bring Ricky Rubio up to the starting shooting guard position, we need a backup point guard. So that's what I went to go look at. So the guard we end up getting is Tony Wroten. Now the reason I went to go get him, he plays defense, he's tall, 6'6" point guard. We always like height. He's young, and it seems like he's pretty loyal. He's on his last year of his contract, but it seems like he will be willing to resign with us, which is always good. So we'll see how he does in his years in the Minnesota Timberwolves jersey. Now the next move we're going to make is trying to get rid of Nikola Pekovic. We're going to try to trade him to the Portland Trail Blazers. Now on their team, they have two really young guys who don't get any take or not getting better at all, in Myers Leonard and Mo Harkless. So I'm like, why not take them, you know? They're both really young, under 24 years old. Our plan is to move Myers Leonard over to the power forward position, have him be our backup stretch four. He's 7'1". He has a very nice jumper, so we're going to see how that works. that's pretty much all I got for you guys. You'll see how we edit the rotation, bring Zach LaVine up to the starting shooting guard. If you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like, comment down below if any more changes I should do. I'm always looking for suggestions. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Be expecting the MyCareer video tomorrow. It's been the King of the Fourth Quarter, and I'm out. Thanks so much for watching.